Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm gonna be exploring through all of my tech collection. I'm gonna be showing you the good stuff, the bad stuff, the broken stuff, the laptop stuff, which also there's a lot of, the smartwatch stuff, which also there's a lot of, and the handicap stuff, which also there's a lot of. So I'm gonna start with the iPods. Now, the iPods have been a major part of my tech collection going on because these are one of the first devices that I started to collect. Some of them are in nice shape, some of them really aren't. So I think it's a good time to show you guys. So the first device that I have here is an iPod video, or if I believe the iPod 6th generation. Plugs in quite well, turns on. You can see, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put that aside for now. So the first phone that I got was a Microsoft phone, which is this one. So I got this Microsoft phone, which is one of my first tech collections. It still works flawlessly. I mean, Windows phones are one of my favorites. They still work today, and I would have 101% used this device for sure. Like, it's so smooth, fluid, the camera quality is nice, it's cosmetically also really good. And the next device that I'm gonna be showing you guys, the Handycam. Now I do have a decent bit of Handycams with me in my tech space, but this one is also another special one because this is one of the first cameras that I got. Now this is quite old and this has been used more than other Handycam that I have, but if you turn it on, it works flawlessly. It can record very well. In fact, the next device that I'm gonna be showing you guys is actually one of my favorites because it is the phone that I use every single day. So that phone is this iPhone 7 right here. This iPhone 7 was originally my dad's, but now it's mine. Works very. There's a little bit of app support that I miss once in a while, like sometimes a certain app will not work, for example the Blackmagic camera, but everything else works like really well. And iPhones in general, they've had a long software, okay, I probably should blur that, they've had a long software support duration. So yeah, that's the iPhone. It's a 256GB model, so it's quite rare, I'd say. The next phone that I'm gonna be showing you guys is the Tizen phone. So I have a phone that runs Tizen OS, and if you don't know what Tizen OS is, well, it is basically an operating system that was created by Samsung, the guys who now make the S23 Ultra. But this phone was a budget Samsung Galaxy Z1, which is also a decent phone, except that now Tizen OS doesn't run on phones, but instead they make Tizen OS run on refrigerators and washing machines and all that good stuff. That being said, there is a cricket game in here that I absolutely adore. Speakers are also quite loud on this device, so yeah, you can hear that, I guess. The iPod finally turned on, and as you can see, half of its screen is gone. The next device that I have here is an iPod mini, and I love these things. These are one of my favorite Apple devices because they're just so well designed, they're well developed. It even has a tiny little camera. I bet you guys haven't seen much of this. The video quality of an iPod. I don't even know what this is like, honestly. Just look at all the devices here. This one is another Handycam, which turns on when you flick it open. It's so cool when that happens. Yeah, and I used to use this very camera on some of my very first YouTube videos. I'm just gonna show you off my last iPod, which is again a really nice model. Cosmetically, this one is the best. Like, it has a few scratches here and there. Apart from that, it's cosmetically very nice. And as you can see, I'm gonna plug it in, and it almost, the iPod has a dead hard drive. It can click. So this is a Samsung Galaxy something, and this one has a broken screen. So this is one of the more premium Nokia phones. You can see it's significantly smoother and works very well. Even in these tough conditions, battery life is like really good. And one of their coolest features is that the back comes out, which is a very nice feature for a device. The next phone that I'm going to be showing you guys is a Galaxy J7 Pro. I have a Prime as well. I'll show you that later. This thing also suffers from a broken screen. Next phone that I want to show you is this Micromax phone. Yep, only the OGs will know Micromax existence. But this phone, it doesn't turn on, it doesn't want to charge, nothing. This is the original Samsung Galaxy S. That's right, you heard me. It's the original Samsung Galaxy S. Not S1, not S2, not S23. The S. The S Advance at that. It's a nice phone. Except that its battery became all big and puffy and I had to throw it away. So it unfortunately doesn't turn on. If any one of you guys has a battery that works in the Samsung Galaxy S Advance, you might be borrowing it for a little while because I really want to see this device work. The next phone that I have here is my grandfather's A21s, which is this phone. Now this thing, the screen that you see cracked is the screen guard, but the screen also cracked. So it will chime, it will turn on and everything, but this one, it has broken buttons. These devices were given to me by a society mate. Is that a word? Okay, they were given by a society mate. Uncle, he gave me these devices for just fixing them up and making them run Android. Sadly, that isn't gonna work. Now the next watch, it's a watch, yeah, is the Amazfit GTS. This thing suffers from a broken screen. So when I was in the temple, a random kid pushed me over and then there you go. There goes my watch, RIP. Then there is this Garmin watch, which turns on alright if you... Yeah, it turns on, but then the screen's half cracked, so I don't want to bother looking for the charger in the wire rack, which I'll also show it to you. The next device that I'd like to show you guys is a tablet. So this tablet was also given by the same society mate. So weird saying that word, society mate. So it was given by the same uncle and it needs a 10-watt adapter to turn on, which I do not have. So my next device that I'd like to show you guys is this Galaxy J7 Prime, which works, and I have installed a custom version of Android on this. Normally it would have run Android 8.1 and in India you can't really update it for some reason. However, I rooted it and then I installed Android 9 on this thing and now it has face unlock. I didn't even know that this phone was capable of face unlock, and then randomly out of nowhere it just gives me the face unlock option. Ow. So that's the first laptop that I have with me, the Sony Vaio. I'll put the model number down here. So this thing runs Windows 7, good old version of Windows, and this device has no issues except sometimes it would turn off, which I'm pretty sure is a cooling issue. This Sony Vaio, which also conveniently enough does not work because I shorted the motherboard. This device also turns on. It works perfectly because I just repaired it, and for some reason it is going to update, I think now. Why, Microsoft? Why do you have to update your device every other day? Which also doesn't know how to work, so it's an old compact. Nice. It doesn't know how to work, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Bye-bye. The next device I'm gonna be showing you guys is this HP, which is gonna sit right on top of the deck. Yeah. So this computer has a bit of a specialty. It has a very peculiar way of turning on. You see, this isn't your average Tom, Dick or Harry computer. You have to pull out the keyboard by keeping it open, giving it a nice whack, putting it back down. Okay, after putting it back down, you have to pull out your power cable. So you see that little thing there? First you have to take your black cable, should be black, can be red also. So you're gonna be taking that and we're just gonna be putting it over and over the charging cable. And I also forgot to tell you guys that the same society mate uncle also let me borrow his augmented reality, virtual reality, spatial video, whatever headset. If you don't know what those three things are, have you been living under a rock? No, not that rock. This rock. Oh wait, is it the other way around? Not only that, but I completely forgot to show you guys this camera, which I've made an entire video on. Link is in the description and on the top bar thingy. And you can see my entire wire collection, which has also grown expensively. In fact, I'm in the process of cleaning my entire room, so that basically means I tossed out half the wires in there. Disappointing, I know. Oh, that is my entire tech collection for the year of 2024. Before that, we need to do some quick cleaning.